Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time you're watching this. I am PureHeart1777, and my co-host with me throughout the entire playthrough of Earthbound is once again back. Introduce yourself.
764-134, I use service, hello.
And don't worry people, later on we will have some more special guests, especially one that you'll be seeing later on, who I just nicknamed in the intro. But before, we have a long ways to go before we get to see him. But first, we have to go back to Lier X Agerate's house.
See,
So,
what do you want to tell us? Or show us?
yeah. Alright, so,
Oh,
the first
no,
thing go ahead, Joe.
nothing creepy about that.
Yeah. So basically, I never explained the fighting mechanics, people. Each turn, like, your HP rolls down like a dice roll. For the enemies, it doesn't. Their HP goes down like that. But for you, your HP rolls down like a dice roll. It's different than any other RPG game out there. And whenever you see a green swirl, that means you get a first strike. If it's just a regular swirl, it's just a normal encounter. If it's red, you got a back attack. So when you get the green screen, it's higher chances you can run away. Or, get a first head on start. So we're just gonna have attack first. And nothing. Nothing again!
So,
I don't have anything to steal from. Thank you. Jesus. Ay, ay, ay. It's more likely you want to battle the dogs, the runaway dogs, because they have more experience points to give. And you still cannot... Wait, let's see what happens if I actually go up and check.
I don't think there's anything up here.
I never check on the meteorite again. There are still lots of... Okay, it's still the same. And that's an interesting cloud that's going by real slow. I love the details that they put in for Earthbound. It's almost like actual reality, but it's video game pixelated.
It's good realism for its time.
And Lier X Agerate? You wanted to see me? Oh, keep in mind, people, he is a little bit weird. You're going to be seeing at this moment. I'm doing this because I trust you. First, let's go to the basement.
Yeah, nothing creepy about that at all.
Yeah. I can tell by the look on your face you don't want to hang out, do you? Absolutely not, no. That's alright. After all, we are not even related. This is getting awkward.
Yeah.
I know you think I'm a big liar, but maybe I'll surprise you.
Lier exaggerate.
Isn't that kind of...
You want screw? We got nothing to lose. Go down.
Yeah. He makes a basement under his house,
That's a real big basement.
and he uses it with a shovel. So, I'm not getting the good vibe from him at all. He's like more of a stalker for me. So, Todd, buddy, I found proof of a great treasure, a huge haul. Yeah, ha ha. I'll show you, but you're the only one. Come on. And what the hell is this?
It's a thing that will be a big part of the story as it goes on.
Yeah. If this is a sign of what lies below, I just need a little time. My destiny is to find and dig up buried treasure. I'll eat garlic. Seriously! Are you Wario?
Perhaps.
And work out a tap, strengthen myself. Go home now. You're getting in the way of my work, but you wanted me to show Show me this! Now you're telling me to get out? Gerald, why are the adults so stupid in this game?
Because no manners.
Mm-hmm. However, he says, you may start to get greedy thoughts. Oh, there's not...
Same dialogue.
Yeah, and check this out. Golden section is glowing strangely.
That's not a good sign.
Remember this statue, people. Remember it.
It'll be quite a big part of the story, I can tell you that.
Or adventure. But story, yeah. Alright, so the next thing to do is to leave this pervert's house and actually go on down to Onett. And no, it's not for a term for, like, term for, you know, just for it being a name. Like 1, 2, 3, like the 1 in it just has 2 T's at the end. The first 4 locations have this kind of name mechanism. Onett, Tucson, Freed, and Forsyth. And after that, it's just different.
This is random.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be that way.
Yeah. And, I'll make sure not to have too many battles in one part, just so, because sometimes some battles take a while, so I may cut off some of them just so we can spare some time, if that's alright with you, Joe, because I know how some battles may take up some time. So don't worry about that at all. I'll edit that out. So, grew to level 4, and offense went up by 4. You also learn a new PSI move, which is Hypnosis Alpha. This will be useful. Hypnosis Alpha, if you don't know what it does, it puts one enemy to sleep. This is going to be pretty useful for a lot of enemies in the future. Sure, most Let's Players don't really use it because it's just...
It's unreliable.
Yeah, but it still can be good. Like, for example... Right there.
You're put to bed.
He's put to sleep. And he's still asleep. Told you it's useful.
Just tend to miss at times too.
Yeah. There's actually a couple of things to get while we're moving along. Oh, another dog. I'll cut off this fight too. Okay. See how fast that goes? It spares time. South to the suburbs of Onett. So now we can go down. We're off.
Go explore.
And ooh, how lucky can you be? Alright, you see this butterfly, people? This is a magic butterfly. And what it does is, basically, whenever you approach it, it restores 20 of your psychic points for everyone on your team. But here's a good way to take advantage of it. Use Life Up Alpha to restore your HP, and then grab it. So,
Good idea.
there, you're, I'm back up to where I was when it started, so it's more reliable to waste, like, at least a small amount of psychic points to heal before you get a magic butterfly. And this here is the Onett Public Library. use the library more.
We're gonna stop by it. I think we
Yep.
can go.
Oh yeah, and don't be surprised about this either. This game breaks the fourth wall.
Oh yeah, a lot of things.
And that wasn't the first time.
So,
Alright, now, you can only borrow maps. Yes. The reason why I get a map is because sometimes I can get very lost in the town, and most towns can be pretty big, especially 4-side and 3.
it's good to know where you're at.
Yeah. Oh, and here's something funny. Not necessary to turn. Come back in the year 2001. Well, it's been 16 years.
We're already way into the future. We're overdue. Rip.
Yep. And let me show you the map. Alright, so see how big this Onett is?
It's not even just the town. It's the outskirts on the top where you're at currently.
Yeah. And you have the shop, the food location, the hotel, another food shop, and you have a hospital. And also you have a down direction to Tucson. There's also some other buildings that are not labeled, but I'll explain to them as I go on. So, one thing interesting is I always like to go into these houses because some of the students have some game advice for you. Quiet. Well, excuse me. I'm cramming for the big test tomorrow. This girl, for example, it's about games. Hotel rule. If you stay at a hotel, you'll wake up with full HP and psychic points. Life recovery rule. Recovering your life will give you full HP, but 0 psychic points. So basically, if you die, your health goes back all the way up, but you don't have any psychic points.
Yep. You gotta go get those on your own.
Yep.
Magic butterflies.
Or
Or
specific
specific items.
Yeah. And no
Or
one...
there's some places... There's certain places in the game we won't talk about until we actually get to the night that can refill both your HP and your psychic points.
Yeah. Recently, I sensed the presence of UFOs flying around. Or am I just daydreaming?
Oh no, you're not dreaming. It's happening. The aliens are taking over.
Yep. Says our convenient society demands that there may always be an ATM in hotels and drugstores. Remember that. That's where ATMs are. Hotels and drugstores. Yeah, they're always... Oh yeah, and also this. There are always telephones in hotels and drugstores. However, in drugstores they cost $1. In hotels, they're for free. Well, it's only $1, so what harm can it cause? I'm bothering people? I feel like bothering you.
Or you're just going right... You're randomly going up to people talking to them while they're clearly studying still.
Well, aren't I asking for advice?
Yeah. But you're bothering them in the process.
Yeah. I can't believe I saw it with my own eyes. I was staring out the window and there it was, just fluttering there. I'd only seen it in the encyclopedia before. What was it? A magic butterfly. If you get close to a magic butterfly, all your cares fly away. Just like a fluttering butterfly. Yep. That's the effect. Well, it doesn't necessarily explain it too much. But it replenishes 20 psychic points whenever you come close to him. And he's researching Giant Step, which is right close to Onett, or Northwest. And it possesses a special power. Wonder why. And no, I'm in here. Don't try to come in, especially if you don't need to use the bathroom.
But we do.
What I do? I'm not going to the ladies' room.
No.
Don't talk to me. I'm thinking. About
You sure
what?
that's what you're doing?
Are you sure that there's not some kind of makeout going out in there?
Don't worry about it, just get the hell out of there.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Let's go on to adventure!
Mm-hmm.
Or back to adventure, as Stuffwell would say.
Yep, back to adventure. Alright. So I'm doing the watch duty for the hideout. Can you take over? Certainly. Just kidding. Me watch out is my job. And if you say no, you're busy, I understand. It's a
Yeah.
secret
Well,
clubhouse.
we're gonna go there anyway, because there's a useful item we can get for free.
Yep.
We don't have to buy it.
Mm-hmm. And the baseball cap. It's Mr. Baseball Cap. Oh,
It's a
this...
very useful item in this point of the game, that's for sure.
I like to go on an adventure with you once I become a little stronger. I have my own fan club. I had a dream about you and you were traveling with a cute girl. If the dream comes true, say hi to her for me. After all, I'm single. Okay, I don't know what to say about that. You've grown up since I last saw you. You're beginning to look like a man. You're so cool. I think I really like you. Well, you
Oh,
know
dude.
what I mean.
Not in that way,
And
but in
then,
the
and then he
admiration,
says, you know what I mean. Not
in the
that...
admiration kind of way.
Yeah. He's basically telling us not a gay relationship.
Fuck that.
And that mole just basically explains you. Alright. You got these weird guys here. Just a rumor.
Just a rumor. Huh.
The reason this place is locked is because it was closed by a punk named Frank. May have trashed the place. What a drag. We can't even change our clothes, and our hotels are too expensive. Oh, I actually wanted to say this in a long, long time. Talk to. Who are you talking to? I'm talking
Nobody.
to myself! Thank you very much.
In other words, you're just saying stuff in your subconscious.
Yep. Keep this place in. Remember this place later, people. No. No.
It's one
No.
of the your sanctuary locations that's mentioned to us. Let's get
Mm-hmm.
out of here. Let's go find a
No.
way.
No. No.
They want your blood, man. They want it.
No, I don't want. I don't want shit. Psst. Whisper. Whisper. Psst. Psst. Shh. What if someone overhears us? Right.
Too late.
Whisper. Psst. Psst. Wahaha. Sure. Because. I
What the
think
hell
he
is
said.
going on?
Is there sex going on in there? I'm not even gonna
No.
ask.
No? What the hell? I doubt it. It's a random thing.
The flower and the garden are representative of those in your heart. Treat them both nice. Well, I'm stepping all over them.
Yeah, but nothing's happened to them.
Yeah. The drugstore is to the east. East is the opposite of west.
No shit.
You just took what I was about to say. Are you reading my mind? And this guy, a girl named Peach, lives in Tucson. Her mother runs a preschool out of their home. I can't remember the name of the school, but I heard Peach is really special. Why is she special? I forgot to ask. Oh, well.
Oh, maybe because she's a psychic?
Yep. Oh yeah, and I forgot to do that. There. Basically, Mr. Baseball Cap. If you don't know what it does, it basically increases my defense.
Won't need it. You take less damage.
Mm-hmm. Look at the beautiful Onett, the wildflower of Eagle Land. And no, I'm not making an Iggy Man reference there. If you're trying to sell us a newspaper, go away. We don't need to read the paper. And we don't want any milk either.